Día corriente y nueve viajando a todos los países de Sudamérica y Central.
After a free breakfast, even though I was overcharged for my stay, I went out to find a map in the centre to go on a walk. Once I got the map, I started planning my route, and along the way I passed a really big pine tree.
Apparently you have to pay 5,000 pesos here at this main road. So what I'm going to try and do is walk from here to here without going up here to the main road.
I played the system and made it by following signs that were specifically pointing away from the viewpoint. Then I fell off the cliff like Hans Gruber, but unlike him I survived. The views of Lake Villarrica were beautiful here. After around 30 minutes here, I began walking back.
There is a dog down there. Don't know if you can see just behind that bush in the shadow above my bottle cap. There's a dog. I'm not going to risk walking towards that dog as it seemed quite aggressive.
After getting lost at this house, I ended up walking through bushes with spiky things sticking to my clothes.
Finished picking them off, and then I saw on the left side of my jacket, I've got these to get off. Went up to the top of the cliff, thought I found the main path again, walked back on the main path which I thought was heading back to the town or village, and I ended up back at the house again. I turned around, I exhaled in breath as I was walking up a steep hill, and as I exhaled, around 30 metres from the house, a dog, not the big black dog, but a smaller brown sort of bull terrier like wild type hybrid dog, started running towards me. Rather than turn around and run, I had to sort of think on the spot, so I decided to just scream as I did in Fez in Morocco. The only difference in Morocco is I had a bag with me that I could defend myself with. I screamed in its face, and it seemed to come to a sort of halt. 10 seconds later, I heard a woman calling from the back. I presume she lived in the hut. I didn't understand everything, but she made like a sign. Did the dog bite you on the leg? I said no. And she said, sorry, sorry, sorry. She said sorry about 4 or 5 times. And then I asked her for directions back to San Martin, which was handy. So maybe it's lucky I came across her, otherwise I might have been lost. So yeah, that's how I survived a dog attack.
Then I went to La Playa for a swim. It was cold, but the water was warmer than expected. It's hard to swim with Crocs in each hand. Some guy who looked like a knockoff John Wick in my hostel kept taking the shared key to the room so I couldn't get in, but even the receptionist struggled with loads of spare keys. Then I ran to the shop to buy something to eat. Earlier in the day I saw some fresh barbecued beef sausages, but this evening all were gone except for one which had no label. I asked how to pay and ended up being allowed to have it for free. Ka-ching!
Gratis? Ah, much is gratis.
It looks like I picked up a turd off the street, but it was very tasty actually. The shop was super busy queuing. Spend today, £20.